Hey guys, welcome back for another video. I'm back at the farm at the Bittersweet house flip project again today. Good news is today is sidewalk day. Finally, after trying to get the sidewalk poured for the last week and a half, I've got people lined up today, and should be about 10:30 this morning. We should be able to get this thing poured. The bad news is it rained like 2 inches in the last 24 hours. So my plan was just to back that concrete truck right up here next to the farm, and I'm gonna have some big old ruts in the yard, but it is what it is. I'll either have to deal with ruts, or maybe I'll get the tractor out and use that as a mud buggy to move concrete over. I haven't decided yet, but in any case, glad to finally get this done. This has been hanging over my head for a while. It's supposed to snow tomorrow, actually. Low of cold tonight. So it is time to get the concrete poured. So hopefully these guys show up here in the next hour or so and get a concrete truck in here, and we'll get this thing poured. All right, truck's here. So what he's doing here, got like 30 to 40 mile an hour winds today. And I didn't realize this, but apparently these high winds, you'll actually get surface cracks because the concrete will dry too fast. So he's putting an additive in there that is supposed to help prevent those surface cracks. Man, I'm glad to get this done. I'm glad to have you guys here today.
brother?
Hey, Jack. You know, they can't replace me. All they can do is fill my position.
That's right. You know, they always say everybody's replaceable. That's what they say. They say people, you know, you're replaceable. Everybody's replaceable. But you know, but when they all come down to it, everybody is replaceable. But are they as good as what they? Are they replacing as what was there before?
Well, sure, they won't replace me. They'll just fill my position.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
All right, the guys are gone for now. I'm gonna step out here and try to show this to you real quick. And it's super windy today, so this audio is gonna be terrible, but looks good. Got a nice light broom finish on it. And he's gonna come back in an hour or so and get it covered, like I talked about before, so we can kind of slow the cure down a little bit and hopefully don't end up with any surface cracks overnight. But turned out well. Had a little bit of an issue. When I was going to do this before, I had 3 yards you ordered, and that's what I told him, but he actually only ordered 2.5 yards, and they came short to about right there. He was about 3 feet short, so he actually had to bring in another truck, which I'm sure he wasn't very excited about. But I don't know, I thought it was going to use most of 3 yards, and I guess I was right. So looks good. Super happy to have that done. Once this sets up, I'll get these forms off, and then I've got a load of topsoil in the shed over there on my dump trailer. Get this all filled in, graded out nice, and I'll have the front of the house basically finished up, and I can leave this alone and just focus my attention on the inside. All right, so it's the next day, and I have not talked to the guy who poured this for me yet, but obviously it's still covered. He hasn't come to uncover it or cut it, but as you can probably see, it's snowing, kind of sleeting. I just saw the funniest thing. There was some geese flying over, and there was a couple of geese that were tried so hard and they just kept flying sideways in the air. It's like gale force winds again out here today. So anyway, this is not gonna probably get done today. I did get some dirt dumped, and I'm working on getting my dump trailer full of trash. We've got, sorry for the wind, Monday, my contractor's coming to start windows and siding, so this house is about to undergo a serious transformation on the outside. There's a good start. One more load of dirt and I think we'll be in good shape. Well, guys, there you go. That is pretty much a wrap for the front of the house. Sidewalk's done. The steps are done. I'm really happy with how that front porch turned out. I don't know what you guys think, but I think it looks nice. I don't know if you go back and look at previous videos, it's just a night and day difference. Man, turned out so much better than what it was before. Of course, it couldn't have been any worse. And I guess I didn't even mention the siding and the windows are done. It's been a little while since I shot that last video, and those guys were in here last week and got this all knocked out. Got to do my gutters and downspouts yet. Talked to a guy this morning, actually. He's going to come out tomorrow and give me a bid on that, get that knocked out before winter. I did, back here on this back porch, I didn't have to rebuild this one. I just basically put down new treads, as you can see, and I reuse these old balusters. It's because of the way this thing is. I just reused the old balusters and threw handrails on there. It doesn't look the prettiest, but it's done, and it's the back porch, so it's fine. What do I have to do? I've got to get trims, the seals up around my garage door. I was obviously waiting for those guys to side. They wrapped this in metal. So now I put my seals up around the garage door, but of all things, I couldn't find white aluminum nails when I was at the hardware store. I was actually at two different places, and neither one of them had white aluminum nails. So apparently they're sitting on a ship off LA somewhere, who knows, but not the end of the world. I'll find some, get that taken care of when I can. But at this point, I think my next video, so I've already got some stuff taped while I was waiting for all this to get done, so chronologically it's a little bit off from where I'm showing you, but I've got all the concrete that was the old foundation of this porch. I'm gonna get that loaded up and hauled off. I'm trying to think of what else I have going on. It's probably the main thing before it's time for me to actually move inside of the house. So the electrician is almost done. I have to put, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but what I didn't realize is inside the house, at some point in time when they rewired it, they put a 200 amp panel in, but the service that's out here that actually goes to the pole, they didn't update that. So I still have service that's basically the correct gauge for 100 amp panel, but I've got a 200 amp panel in the house. So they're done with, he's done with everything in the house. We got to get that service run, and then I'm going to have him pop a breaker panel in the garage for me. I don't know, I may have him just wire the garage just so it's done, or I may do that myself. I haven't decided 100% yet, but I'll probably just have him do it so it's taken care of. I've got enough other stuff to do inside. So coming up, we're going to be doing some insulation in there. Got a few open walls that need to be insulated. I didn't have him foam around all the windows and doors. I can take care of that, so I'll be doing that as well. And I'm in the hunt for a drywall contractor right now. The guy that I've used the last few projects, he isn't getting back to me, so I've got to find a different drywall contractor because I really don't want to do that myself. If it was, honestly, we're gonna have to load it up through a window, which is a pain, and I can have the delivery guys come and load it, but I just don't really want to deal with that on the second floor. There's enough in there. Plus I have to do ceilings, which is just kind of a pain to do by yourself. The panel cart takes forever. So pretty much convinced that I'm going to find somebody to do the drywall for me. I could do it, but I don't want to mess with it. So glad we got this wrapped up. Appreciate you guys sticking with me. If you enjoyed that, hit that thumbs up button. If you want to continue to see more stages of this project, major work about to begin on the inside. When you start doing drywall, everything starts to look like you have a real house rather than just an old dump. So make sure you subscribe so you see those future videos, and appreciate you watching.